And it wasn't a shooter. It was Aiden Waters' mother.
What?
In December, 39-year-old LaToya Donaldson was charged with the hit and conspiracy. According to detectives, she had provided the rifle used in the hit.
Mom, dude.
Surveillance from her own home.
Bruh, most time, you know, your mama may pack you a lunch. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get grown, man, you know, you get you a little job, you may live with your mama, she may pack you some lunch. Or she may come through, get your laundry or whatever, throw you a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Before you leave the crib, you know, your mama may throw you a couple dollars, get you some lunch or something. My boy mama threw him a yop. What poppin', folk? What y'all on? What y'all on, Hey, so, back with another reaction, man. Y'all know what happened when I put this hood on. That mean we finna get into it. I ain't never two folks in the world with this hood. That me and T.I., bro. And T.I. own the brand. The brand is T.I. She did. Got me some coffee again, man. I really don't be having time to make my coffee in the morning no more. Because y'all know my lady, she out of school for the summer, so I really don't have to make her coffee. And why I'm telling y'all this? I be telling y'all too much, bro. But we the mob, though. We the Mizza, you feel me? Anyway, though, we back with another dose of mystery, man. Reaction, final hours of YBC Dul. If you don't know who YBC Dul, bro, he's a rapper out of Philadelphia, bro. He was tragically gunned down. You know what I'm saying? And before he got gunned down, he did a lot of disrespectful stuff. So the internet street, the YouTube street, they nicknamed him Mr. Disrespectful. You feel me? And he took to it. He was cool with it, bro. He was like, okay, I'll be that, you know what I'm saying? But somebody finally caught up with his disrespectful ass, man. They put an end to it.
The sound coming from this surveillance video, and it shows the moments someone in a white Hyundai Santa Fe pulled alongside an SUV and opened fire. According to Philadelphia police, the shooting...
Bro, these youngins, bro, or these gangsters, whoever, they be sliding in some of the craziest cars, bro. Like, it don't really be no fast cars. It don't really be no... I know it don't be no noticeable cars, but it be like a Hyundai, a Kia, you know what I'm saying? A Hyundai Sonata, you know what I'm saying? A Kia Central, or something like that. I think I seen one slide on a, what name of that car, man? A Rogue. Like, they slide in the most craziest cars. That's kind of smart, to be honest, because they came through sliding in the Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, that's how you could tell I'm not really from the streets. So I'm not a street guy, because I would probably try to slide in a fast-ass car. Like, I'd go through and slide in a Ferrari. Bro, I'd be like YF and Lucci, bro. I slide in a Maybach. That's why I stay out the streets, because I don't have the street sense. I didn't study streetology. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I stay out the street. But anyway, let's see what crazy.
Claimed the life of Abdul Vix, also known as Young Dul. The 25-year-old rapper Abdul Vix, also known as YBC Dul, was...
Police say a 25-year-old man was after being shot in the chest and hand, but they are still working to find where the shooting happened. Sources ID him as Abdul Vix, a rapper known as YBC Dul, affiliated with the West Philadelphia Young Bag Chasers, or YBC gang.
Bro, I like, these guys be having some cool names like FBG, Flatboy Gang. You know what I'm saying? YBC, Young Bag Chasers. But they be straight killers. Straight killers. They chasing the bag, but they also off your head. Crazy word.
Friday, August 23rd, 2024. Started like any other summer day in Philadelphia. Humid and restless. Abdul Vix, known on the street and online, YBC Dul, left his home with no particular plans. No final performance. No goodbye message. At 25 years old, he had spent years building his reputation as the most feared and hated rapper in West Philly. By late afternoon, he would be deceased. It was around 3:30 p.m. when Dul pulled up to a red light near the 100 block of West Olney Avenue. He was behind the wheel of a Dodge sedan, a friend riding in the passenger seat. The two had been moving through the city that day, far from Dul's usual territory in Mantua. Whether they were running errands or laying low, only the two of them knew.
They probably looking for ops.
As they waited behind a SEPTA bus, a white Kia SUV crept up beside them.
Kia. It was a Kia.
Inside were at least two shooters. Surveillance footage later showed the SUV had been following Dul's car for several blocks. The ambush was deliberate. Gunfire erupted without
Look at them
warning.
big ass bullet hole, bro.
Bullets tore through the driver's side window. Dul was hit multiple times in the chest and hand. His passenger was grazed, but survived. The Kia pulled off as quickly as it had appeared.
Prosecutors say the guns used in the killings were illegal and one had a switch installed, allowing for multiple shots with one squeeze of the trigger. Prosecutors are urging parents to search their children's rooms for guns.
Panic followed. Dul's
Y'all heard what they said? They said they urging parents to search their kids' rooms for guns, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? That lead me to know that they knew that this was possibly a kid who did this, bro. You know what I'm saying? This was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You got kids out here with switches, bro. You feel me? So if you a grown-ass man and you ain't got something to protect yourself, man, you tripping. And I ain't saying Dul ain't had nothing to protect himself. I'm pretty sure Dul was strapped. You know what I'm saying? What's the element of surprise? You feel what I'm saying? The element of not knowing. That's what got Dul. But that man say, search your kid's room.
friend, stunned and bloodied, climbed over to the driver's seat and raced the car away from the scene. Instead of driving straight to the hospital, he turned down Dul's family home on North 6th Street.
What?
There, he pounded on the door, begging for help.
Why would he do that?
Dul's uncle jumped into action, and together they rushed him to Einstein Medical Center.
Bro, you probably could have saved his life. Bozo. Like, and I don't mean no disrespect to you, my boy. I don't even know you. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, y'all niggas ain't got no kind of sense of nothing but shooting a gun and busting off in these skeezers. That's all the sense y'all got, bro. Like, why would you drive him home? My boy, driving straight to the horse pillar, man. Even if you driving to the horse pillar and put him out and go throw the guns, throw the dope, whatever y'all had. You know what I'm saying? Drive him to the horse pillar, take him in there, and haul ass and go get rid of what you had to get rid of, bro. Like, listen to Nipsey Hussle's Blue Faces too, man. He tell you how to handle your partner who been hit up. You know what I'm saying? Stop listening to all this Lil Durk, NBA Youngboy, and all this BS and listen to somebody with some substance, bro. Nipsey Hussle, Blueface 2, he tell us exactly what to do if one of our homeboys get hit up in our vicinity. You did? Vicinity. You did what I'm saying? Like,
But it was too late. At 3:54 p.m., Abdul YBC Dul, Vix, was pronounced deceased. The ambush had taken less than a minute. It happened in broad daylight.
that's crazy, too.
On a public street, surrounded by witnesses and security cameras. His father publicly mourned the loss, expressing profound sorrow and a desire for the truth. He stated, "My family and I would like to thank everyone for the love and kind messages sent out to my boy. We lost a real one. May Allah forgive him for all his sins and make his grave spacious and full of light. Amen." He also addressed rumors surrounding the search.
Man, that one thing about it, dog. No matter what you do in life, bro, your parents gonna love you, bro. I mean, if they are, you know what I'm saying, okay parents. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly don't think there's no such thing as a perfect parent. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's no manual on how to raise a child. You dig? But like, I've seen parents, like, they love their kids no matter what, bro. You know what I mean? Like, right now, bro, I probably can call my daddy and call him everything but a child of God. I could call my mama and call her everything but a child of God, bro. But they gonna love me regardless. Now, if I call my brother or my sister, I can call them the slightest thing. They probably never talk to my ass again. Crazy.
Circumstances of his
Crazy
son's
work,
passing, emphasizing that Abdul was targeted in the setup and was not on a bike when he was hit, as some people suggested.
Somebody asked me why I don't got YouTube Premium.
Given YBC Dul's notoriety
They so stupid
and the
for asking that.
circumstances surrounding his passing, his family opted for a private farewell service to ensure the safety of attendees and to grieve without external pressures.
Crazy.
But the news spread fast. The broader hip-hop community reacted with a mix of condolences and cautionary reflections. Philadelphia native Meek Mill commented on the
Freak
culture
Millie.
of disrespecting those fallen, stating, "If you talk about your own deceased ancestors, you curse your own soul. Stop that speaking on the deceased. I haven't seen it work out yet. It's spiritual for show."
Meek, you on to something with that one, gang.
The most hated rapper in
I don't
Philly
get it either, my boy.
had just been hit in one of the city's busiest neighborhoods. It didn't take long for people to start asking the obvious question:
Who did it?
who wanted Mr. Disrespectful deceased?
It's a disrespectful.
Ain't no telling.
We'll disrespect you.
Where are we at right now?
We
That's
in Philly
crazy.
right now.
That's crazy,
Before
bro.
he was known as Mr. Disrespectful, he was Abdul Vicks, a kid from West Philadelphia, trying to make something out of the chaos around him. Born and raised in one of the city's most violent neighborhoods, Abdul's life was shaped early by the codes of the streets. By his mid-teens, he had helped form a group of friends into something bigger: the Young Bag Chasers, or YBC. What started as a rap collective soon blurred into something more serious: a street crew with a reputation of retaliation. It wasn't long before the YBC name was being mentioned in connection with shootings, dope turf, and gang rivalries across West Philadelphia. As YBC Dul, he carved off a niche in Philly's underground drill scene. His lyrics were raw, often shockingly direct. He didn't just diss rivals, he mocked the deceased. He named names. He flaunted real-life issues like it was just another punchline. He built a following by crossing lines most rappers wouldn't touch.
But ain't that the drill
My name
culture, though?
YBC Dul, but the fans call me Mr. Disrespectful. What they be saying, like, I be trolling, I guess, but I do it to a certain extent. Like, I go overboard. I disrespect people, like, badly.
So what do you think is some of the most disrespectful things you've done? Obviously, the one that comes to mind is, the notorious, the grave digging situation.
That's some new shit, though. Like, I've been drawn. Like, one of the more disrespectful John, though, when I said I was gonna slap K3 mom, though.
You want to smack his mom?
Oh, my
Yeah, 'cause
God.
she be dissing my homies.
On social media, Dul doubled down on the image. He posted taunting videos. He flashed guns and gang signs. He filmed himself at rival memorials. In one infamous clip, he dug up soil from a grave and waved it on camera.
Who niggas fucking dirt up? Hey, yo, where Carney at, yo? Carney, what the
Your team's problems are becoming more complex. But
I
with
guess I
Basic,
might
you
need
can
YouTube
collaborate
Premium.
From anywhere, get aligned, make big decisions.
you like,
I ain't gonna cap. That clip right there was the clip that put me on door, bro. You know what I mean? Like, to see him just digging up somebody's grave, bro. Allegedly. I don't even think he was actually digging up a grave, but for him to even put that kind of energy out there, bro, I was like, bro, he different. He's different.
To some, it was performance art. To others, it was an unforgivable provocation.
Yeah, you can't forgive that, my boy.
That clip alone made him a target.
What made you want to get a shovel and go to the cemetery that day? It's just like you woke up and did it, or were you?
It's crazy, bro, because when I went to the graveyard, I didn't even have no shovel. Like, Bash had the John in the trunk. We had hurried up and drove to the graveyard real quick. We already shot the scene there, feel me? But once we shot the scene, like, it was a grave, it was a pile of dirt. And my man had the shovel. He popped the trunk and just threw me the shovel, and I just started drawing.
There's a video of him.
So yeah, I don't think it was nobody's real grave.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I hate that he felt like he had to do that to become poppin'. I mean, because it's a tragedy. Because my thing is, I just wish he could just did his music and just. I mean, because when you doing this, debating people like that in Philly dangerous.
Yeah.
I feel sad because I'm like, he didn't become
They chopping more than cheesesteak down there, you feel me?
they become the best version of himself. Died before he got to become the best version of himself. You know what I mean? Because when you're young, you're dumb. I was young. I was dumb as shit. Like,
Yeah.
But my era, we like that.
Nah.
That would have been frowned upon. You can't do that, you know what I mean?
He was only 25 years old.
I'm saying, like...
That's crazy.
He embraced the danger. He called himself the most hated rapper in Philly. And most didn't argue. He wore the title like armor.
He and B-Rock was born and raised right there.
Yeah,
right there. We all grew up right here.
Feel me? I got ties with a lot of.
I got shot right here, you feel me? That still got the bullet holes in the door, you feel me? It's a lot of bang outs on this block, yeah. I got shot in my stomach, my thighs, all that shit, look. Whoa.
Got that zipper.
Oh my God, man, that's brutal. Shot in my hand, all that. Yeah.
He got the blick on him too, boy.
How does it feel to get shot? What is the sensation? Burn. Don't ask nobody how that feel. You don't want to feel that. It's one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Germantown, you feel me?
He knew exactly what he was doing. And in his final interview, filmed just months before his passing, he said it plainly. I disrespect people badly. But behind the provocation was a man who understood the power of myth. Dul wasn't just building a brand. For fans, he was fearless. For enemies, he was a problem that needed to be.
Like, I can't even count, but we like that though. Like, and when I say we, I'm talking about me too, bro. I wasn't really a fan of Dul because I didn't really listen to his music, bro. But like I said, bro, like him pretending to dig up somebody's grave, that's what got him on my radar. You know what I'm saying? That's what got him on a lot of people's radar because we like that, bro. Especially when we don't come from that. And I guess that's why the culture, the drill culture, they be so mad at bloggers and, you know what I'm saying, people who do YouTube videos and things about them because it's like they risking their life every day and we look at it like it's entertainment. And I'm going to be the first blogger to admit this, bro. To us, it really is, bro. Like, it's very entertaining, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think it's our fault. It's y'all fault. Y'all don't want to put it out. But for us to know, like, that King Von killed all these people, bro, and for us to watch somebody get gunned down on camera, bro, like, we don't see that every single day. So when we see it, we be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all, it's normal. For us, I don't just walk out my nice-ass crib and see a dead body, bro. I don't hear gunshots throughout the night and stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't even really come, like, where I come from, we fought. Not too many got killed, you know what I'm saying? I had a partner die, R.I.P. Kill, but we was even, they was at a nightclub then. Like, we was safe in the hood, bro. We was safe on the block. So to know, like, somebody rolled through and cleared the block, me personally, I'm like, you dig? Like, straight up, sorry, my boy.
Handled.
We in the churches, like we in Philly. I'm outside.
Either way,
but on some big ass guns.
Abdul Vix had made himself impossible to ignore. He became a local legend. And in a city already
I don't know about no legend.
Blood, that kind of spotlight always comes with a cost.
Facts.
Other rappers though, like from the city, on the stage where I'm at, like they don't be here no more. People really think I be in other states.
They smart.
I really be here.
What makes you want to stay in Philadelphia?
They smart.
My niggas here, like, I gotta chill with the guys. I can't bring everybody out, Cali.
That boy said he gotta chill with the guys. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, well, I ain't staying here. This is a dumbass place to stay.
YBC's transformation from a music collective to a criminal enterprise was marked by a series of incidents and retaliatory attacks. The passing of Joshua Munson, a close associate of YBC, in 2019 served as a catalyst for the group's descent into retaliatory attacks. Following Munson's passing, YBC's music took on a more aggressive tone, often glorifying the street life and targeting rival groups.
So what were you doing that day? It was like one of the most disrespectful things I ever seen.
Oh, bro, trying to the grave. He ain't got one, though. They ain't never getting one.
YBC's
That's
notoriety
crazy,
grew
bro.
as they openly mocked rival gangs and individuals in their songs and social media posts. One notable instance involved the hit of Zaire Stafford, a McDonald's employee. YBC members claimed responsibility for the hit online and mocked Stafford in rap songs and social media posts. YBC Dul incorporated the McDonald's name and logo into the song titles. album covers, and even the packaging of the dope he
Buttons
sold.
and McNuggets. That's crazy.
In the music video, he depicted pulling a body from a car trunk, lighting a fire next to it, and pouring McDonald's fries into the flame.
Oh my God.
YBC's involvement in criminal activities extended beyond music and social media. Members of the gang were implicated in numerous crimes. Notably, Arshad Curry, a YBC member, was convicted for a 2021 shooting spree that resulted in 3 hits and 2 injuries.
Well, this is crazy, bro.
He was sentenced to 42.5 years to 85 years in prison. Another member,
80.
Quamir Hall,
What?
known as Mir Pablo, was arrested and charged with the 2023 hit of a 34-year-old man. Hall's arrest occurred while he was attending a court hearing for Curry, showing the interconnectedness of YBC's criminal network. YBC Dul himself was considered by prosecutors as the ringleader of the gang. His leadership role and public persona contributed to the gang's notoriety and influence in Philadelphia's criminal landscape. The group's aggressive tactics and violent lyrics led to the formation of a coalition of rival gangs known as CCK, comprising members from various neighborhoods, including 56th Street and 7th Street. This alliance aimed to counter YBC's influence and retaliate against their provocations.
These are kids doing this.
With that
bro.
amount of provocation, that meant that finding YBC Dul's assailant was like finding a needle in a haystack. YBC Dul had been a known figure in West Philadelphia, feared, followed, and by some, hunted. His hit in broad daylight triggered a rapid and coordinated investigation. The crime scene told part of the story. Dul had been sitting at a red light when a white Hyundai Santa Fe pulled up beside him. Within hours, detectives began pulling surveillance footage from the surrounding blocks. One camera caught the white SUV trailing Dul's car well before the shooting.
I bet they ain't even take the tags off the car, man. Car probably was stolen, though.
Another showed it speeding away after the ambush. The vehicle had no plates, but its make and model gave
ain't had no
investigators
plates.
a place to start.
That was kind of smart.
The same night,
Take the plates off.
a white SUV matching the description was found burning in a vacant lot on North 15th Street. It was torched beyond recognition.
So they ain't want to get caught.
But not beyond use. Firefighters recovered shell casings from the interior. Forensic teams pulled fingerprints from the door handles. The car had been stolen days earlier from Cheltenham. It didn't take long to trace the next steps. Surveillance footage showed a young male fleeing the burning vehicle, trying to shield his face from a nearby camera. That trail led detectives to a house on 68th Avenue.
Boy, y'all be thinking y'all
in
so
Albany.
smart, boy.
It belonged to a teenager named Aiden Waters.
The alleged teenage shooter is Aiden Waters. The
Oh, yeah,
DA
my boy right
says
here was a
he's
serial
the
killer.
Of 25-year-old rapper Abdul Vix in a shooting on the 5500 block of North Fairhill Street in late August. Investigators report they've linked Waters to a wave of shootings in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he was going
last
crazy.
month, along with
He was going crazy,
He
bro.
faces attempted
That boy was a
aggravated
shooter.
assault and gun charge.
And I ain't talking about in no NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? That boy was a shooter. That boy was jumping out the gym. That boy was the street Kobe Bryant. No cap. He was.
2 weeks after the hit, Waters was arrested and charged with the hit of YBC Dul.
Yeah, y'all right. I'm about to tie these ads myself. I'm about to tie.
Why wait for pick? According to prosecutors, his fingerprints matched those pulled from the SUV. Ballistics from a rifle in his home matched bullets from the scene.
Got him.
Jailhouse calls captured him bragging in coded language about the shooting.
What?
Waters was just a teen, but already suspected of being at the center of a spree.
In a light rain near a basketball court in Olney, DA Larry Krasner reports he's charged. A 16-year-old with a 2, and the wounding of others as part of a shooting group known as Fast Break.
Fast Break.
Waters, known in
Fast
some circles as A-Boy.
But them boy name was Fast Break, boy. They gonna scope. They gonna scope every time, bro. That crazy work, my boy.
Was affiliated with a street group called Fast Break, operating primarily out of the Olney neighborhood. Fast Break had a reputation for retaliatory acts and was engaged in ongoing feuds with rival groups across Philadelphia. The group's activities were closely monitored by law enforcement, who had been investigating their involvement in various shootings and criminal acts. In the days leading up to the rapper's passing, Waters had allegedly been involved in multiple other shootings.
Told you.
On August 18th,
boy was a serial killer,
a 14-year-old and a 43-year-old were injured in a double shooting.
Boy was a serial
The
killer.
next day, on August 19th, a drive-by left 2 teens in critical condition. Ballistic evidence tied all the shootings together.
Clout chasing is what we call it. It's what everyone calls it.
Clout chasing.
You're looking for notoriety. You're looking
Yeah,
to
facts. Yeah,
make a
so
name
I
for
guess,
yourself.
yeah, it was clout
Soon
chasing.
after
He was
Waters'
chasing clout.
arrest,
He wanted to be a
2
shooter,
more
bro.
suspects were
He
identified.
wanted to be a killer.
Rashawn Williams, 18, and Nair Briscoe, 19, were both charged with conspiracy and the hit in connection with Dul's passing.
It's crazy, bro.
Briscoe was also linked to the August 19th homicide. But the most surprising arrest came months later. And it wasn't a shooter. It was Aiden Waters' mother.
What?
In December, 39-year-old Latoya Donaldson was charged with the hit and conspiracy. According to detectives, she had provided the rifle used in the hit.
Mom, dude.
Surveillance from her own home.
Bro, most time, you know, your mama may pack you a lunch. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get grown, man, you know, you get you a little job, you may live with your mama, she may pack you some lunch. Or she may come through, get your laundry or whatever, throw you a couple dollars. You know what I mean? Before you leave the crib, you know, your mama may throw you a couple dollars, get you some lunch or something. My boy mama threw him a yapper. Threw him a yapper, boy. That's crazy work. But he was doomed from the womb. Your mama, 39, throwing you a yapper? Come on, man. He was gonna be no matter what. It was already destined for him to be what he was. He couldn't help it, bro. He had to be that. That's crazy.
Showed her handing off the weapon to her son and his crew shortly before the shooting.
That's crazy.
Police say the teenagers returned to her house afterwards to celebrate.
Oh, my God.
By the end of 2024, 4 people, including a parent, were in custody for the hits of YBC Dul. As of May 2025, all defendants remain in custody, awaiting trial. Rest in peace, YBC Dul.
Bam. I can't even count, bro. I done heard it all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, the ending was crazy, bro. Yo, mama threw you a yapper. You came back and say, mama, we got him. And she throw you a party. Oh, my God. That's crazy. But, I mean, YBC Dul, he said he was Mr. Disrespectful. He said he disrespect everybody. He said he couldn't be touched. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he at least act like he couldn't be touched. You know, when you outside digging up people's graves and you talking about dead people and something like that's one thing Meek Millie said, bro, that I agree with. Like, you can't be talking about the deceased, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, you shouldn't talk about dead folk. Like, that energy, like, can follow you, bro. Like, if you don't believe in frequency, bro, if you don't believe in energy, bro, you need to try it, bro. Like, no cap, bro. Like, this year alone, dog, I just been focusing on where I put my energy. I've been focusing on things I think about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been meditating, praying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, flip my mind to always think positive. Always be calm. Don't be emotional. Think positive about everything, bro. I ain't lying to y'all, bro. My life has been just great. Even when my life seems like it's not going to be great, it turns out great. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Prime, bro. I don't have bad days. I may have a bad moment, but I climb up out of it real quick. So I said all that to say, watch your energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how I feel. I feel like street justice should be handled in the streets. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I hate to say this. And long live YBC Dul. Rest in peace, YBC Dul. You know what I'm saying? I hope God forgave him for all the people that he hurt. But it was inevitable, bro. It was inevitable. It had to happen, bro. It's Bible. It said if you live by the sword, you shall surely die by it. You feel me? So we gotta think about that type of stuff before we go out here doing things. And I don't know, man. I don't know, cause I don't even think YBC Dul cared, but his family did. You know what I'm saying? But when you get an individual who really don't even care about their family, bro, they don't even care about their bro. They don't care about their kid, their mama. They ain't got no girl they care about. They don't care about nothing. You know for sure they don't care about themselves. So how can you feel sorry for somebody like that? You feel me? But still, rest in peace, YBC Dul, man. I ain't got no heaven or hell to put him in, bro. But yeah. Whew. This generation is cooked like a well-done steak. I promise you that. But anyway, mom, know how y'all feel about this in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up, folks. After you sub it up, though, make sure you ring that bell, man, because you ain't gonna want to miss this next one, bro. I reacted on 1090J calling Larry Hoover a rat. Well, the guy who supposedly, allegedly shot Larry Hoover, he got something to say about that, folks, so we're gonna react to that next. You feel what I'm saying? More life, I know, like more, what know, you know, we come over to him, we getting scrap the mud. Don't forget to tap in all my other YouTube channels across YouTube platform, all links in the description down below. Follow me on that ground, found King_7, and be on the lookout for this new we gonna drop on the Period My Latest US. Tap in with me, folk. They call me Done. I love y'all. Skitty gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap, doing numbers, the trap.